Hi guys, so this week we are learning about the distance formula, which I already have up here for you. And yes, it looks scary. It's actually not. Um, so you're just plugging in 2 points and then solving. And there's two ways that you will see this presented to you. You will see the 2 points given to you here in our first example, and then you'll also have a graph where you actually have to see where the points are and plug those in. So we're going to look at both of those types of examples today. So first of all, I'm going to do a little bit of labeling here. So every single point is labeled X, Y. Okay. So here is my distance formula. Now, it's D equals, and then I have the square root of. Now, inside of the first parentheses, we have the two X values subtracted from one another, okay? And so I would say here, -1 minus 8, because this is my second X value and this is my first, and we're just subtracting those, and then we're going to square that. I'm just filling it in right now. And we're going to put the addition sign, and then for the Y's, we're going to do the same thing. And so 3 minus 5, and then we are going to square that. Now, I'm going to take this step by step. So now we're going to do what is inside of the parentheses. So I'm still going to rewrite everything. We have D equals square root of. Now, if I have -1 minus 8, that's going to be -9. So I have -9 squared plus, now I'm going to do this one. 3 minus 5 is -2. So that's going to be -2 squared. All right. So now our next thing we would do is actually square these values. So I'm going to do that. And -9 squared is like saying -9 times -9, which is 81. And -2 squared is like saying -2 times -2, which is equal to 4. From here, I'm going to do the addition inside there. So I have D equals 81 plus 4, which is 85. Now, I can leave my answer as the radical, or I can type it into my calculator and get the decimal value. And then next week, I'm actually going to show you how to break down these radicals. So, but for right now, if you want to leave it like this, that's absolutely fine. If not, you can type it in, the square root of 85, which gives me approximately 9.2. Okay, it just depends on, like, let's say you have a math test or whatever, what it asks for. A lot of times they do leave it in this form right here, though, but these two equal the same thing. Now, over here, we're doing the same thing, except we actually have to look and see where the points are. And so this point right here is at -2, +4. So I'm going to write that down. -2, +4. And then this one here is at 0.3. So from here, I'm doing everything I did that was over here. I just actually had to write down those points first. And so I'm just going to plug everything in. And so we have D equals, and then I have my X values, so 0 minus a -2, and then that's going to be squared, plus 3 minus 4 squared. So I'm doing the same thing. Now I'm actually going to do what's in the parentheses, so that's going to be 0 minus a -2, which when we do that, we get +2. So I'm going to say 2 squared. Plus, and then I have 3 minus 4, which is -1, so that's going to be -1 squared. Now, I'm actually going to square them, so 2 squared is 4. -1 squared is 1, add them, and then I get the square root of 5. And then, of course, I can type that into my calculator and get the decimal version if I wish to do so. So this is what we're going to be working on this week, and I'm going to leave you a few practice problems, and then we will have a live tomorrow if you have questions. If not, I will have a video for you.